Hello the internet! It is Friday the 10th of March 2023 and welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to part 6 of this ongoing saga, NBNCo, Aussie Broadband, fibre to the premises upgrade. If you don't know what I'm blabbering about, go and check the playlist up there. That'll explain everything. That's all the videos up till this one. The 10th of March is one day after I was meant to call Aussie Broadband, which is 10 full working days from whence NBNCo were meant to have done their, what do they call it? Advanced engineering or high level of complexity, their remedial work to have the fiber run through. I don't want to go back over that too detailed, except to say that, well, no surprises, I guess. It hasn't been done. I couldn't call Aussie Broadband yesterday. I was too busy, but I did call them today to follow up. Now, spoiler alert for those that don't really care for the long drawn out, hasn't been done. And I've got to call back on Wednesday. But in the interest of making sure this gets documented and preserved for anybody else that might be going through this lengthy process, some of you might already have it and it's not that lengthy. I've got to tell you, in this town, I applied pretty much first. I'm almost guaranteed that I was the first to apply. There's already people that have theirs running. So you might have a good experience. I'm having a terrible experience with NBNCo. To that note, I recorded this conversation I had with Aussie Broadband so that this can get documented and preserved for all time's sake. So I've got the little recording over here. Let me bring it up as a playback machine skis. We'll do it in QuickTime Player. So it's a 6-minute phone call. I did fast forward parts that are no point sitting through and listening to. So let's just play it and you can get the gist of it. If I've got to come and comment on it, I will, but I'm pretty sure this call covers everything. So let us play it.
Just to let you know, your call may be recorded for quality assurance. Please choose one of the following options. For residential services, please press 1. For small...
Your call is now first in line and will be answered by the first available.
Aussie Broadband is speaking with Ellie. How can I help?
Oh, good day, Ellie. Just before we start, a reminder, this call may be recorded for coaching and training purposes.
Yeah.
Cool. Ellie, my name's Benon. I'm calling in regards to our fibre to the premises upgrade. There's been an issue with NBNCo and I've been told to call back a few times to sort of see where we're at. So I'm just ringing to check on that. I was told to call yesterday, but I couldn't quite get to the phone.
No worries. Can I just grab your full name, date of birth and address, please?
Yeah, it's Benon Julius William Otto Kirpsch, 29th of August, 75. And
Thank you. And is Rafa grabbing the...
Obviously, I've edited this to cover up the parts that you don't need to or want to hear, including that fast forwards. By the way, this call was answered quite quickly. When I rang, I was second in line, so I only had to wait once. And in total, after the editing, this is a 6-minute phone call or a 7-minute phone call. But to be completely frank, in total, the whole thing only took about 15 minutes. So if you're calling Aussie Broadband, they're quite quick.
Address that's on that account.
Yep, my first and last name, benonkirpsch@gmail.com.
Yeah, and I'm just going to send you a text message just to verify your account.
Sure.
Thank you. That has gone. Sorry.
That's all right.
That's been temperamental. Is there another email from the account holder?
So yeah, last I was told was to ring on Monday. NBNCo had, what did they say? More remedial work needed to be performed.
Yeah.
Alternative engineering needed to be done, and I was told to call on Monday to check, and then that was the saying, alternative engineering. It's a great band name. Alternative Engineering, Stage 1, Rock Ballast. I did, and you guys said, no, you got to call on Thursday, which was yesterday. It's been 10 full working days since NBNCo. Yeah, so you should have something at your end from NBNCo.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like they've actually provided an update in regards to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise a ticket with NBN to find out what the go is and why we haven't actually got a response as of yet. So I'll get that ticket raised with them. So with tickets, it's usually 2 business days for a response back. With tickets, we have to wait the period that they provide, so then they can provide us with the latest updates. So just give us a moment. I'm just going to pop you on a quick hold while I get that raised, all right?
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Ta.
This was a fairly lengthy hold. Fair enough.
Alrighty, you there?
Yes.
Thank you for waiting.
No worries.
I've just raised a ticket with NBN to essentially find out what the latest update is, because obviously they put that update end of last month, and stating 10 business days there should be an update on the order, but there hasn't. So that's why I've raised that ticket to kind of give them a bit of a push. I have put a watch on that ticket, so once there is a response back, then I will give you a call to let you know as to what that is.
Can I just be? I don't want to be rude about this, but this has gone on for quite a while, and you guys have said you'd put a watch on things before, and no one's ever called me. I've always had to call you guys.
I do see that, and I personally don't know why someone would say put it on watch and not watch it, because that's the whole point of watching.
Yeah.
But I pretty well hold myself to when I say that I'm.
I was hoping she'd apologise there on Aussie Broadband's behalf, but no apology. But nobody's ever called me, not even once.
Going to watch it, and I actually do. And then when I get the notification, I actually contact the customer to let them know.
Yeah, okay.
Even if it's the smallest update. Even if, they were to say, oh, we're getting investigated, it might be another 24 hours. I'll still call the customer just to let them know.
Yeah, okay. I mean, at this stage, this has gone on since October, like late October. Other people in this town have already got their fibre connected. Do you have any indicator of what the problem may be aside from this alternative engineering and remedial work needing? Do you have any idea of what we're up against?
To be completely honest, NBN don't give us a huge amount of information outside of remediation work that needs to be done.
Yeah.
And that essentially the designs that they needed to do, which they've given a high level of complexity in regards to it, which they said 10 business days, but that's literally they don't give us a huge amount of information as to the details of it, really.
Understood. All right. Well, I guess we're just at their mercy to sort of see what they do when they do it, and there's nothing else we can do. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
just quickly while I've got you, I'm just going to add your email address just to your name on the contact.
Yeah.
Just so then when we do call, obviously we can get that one. So is it your first?
To be frank, too, my email's been on that contact list since forever, so I don't understand why that's not there. But
last name at gmail.com.
That's right. Yeah.
That's right. Beautiful.
No underscores, no dots or anything. Just all one word. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just wait here and yeah. I mean, so you put that. Let's say no one calls me back from Aussie Broadband. How many days should I wait this time to call?
I would give it. So just being mid-Friday, I would give it till Tuesday afternoon.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Close of business on Tuesday.
Actually, no. Monday's a public holiday in Victoria. So no.
Oh, we're in New South.
Yeah, because we're NBN. They usually don't respond on any sort of public holidays throughout Australia.
Okay.
So that tends to affect it. So I would say Wednesday afternoon.
Okay.
Late Wednesday.
No problem. I'll touch base then.
Awesome.
And I'll sit tight until then.
No worries.
All right.
Sorry about the stuff around. Hopefully it won't be too long.
Yeah, that's okay. Thanks very much for your help anyway.
No worries.
All right. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So there you go, folks. That's Ellie at Aussie Broadband giving me the bad news, which I kind of figured, being that we're dealing with NBNCo. Just a little reminder for those that don't quite grasp what's going on here. NBNCo is the provider of the infrastructure for the internet in this country, in Australia, and Aussie Broadband is the RSP or the ISP providing the connectivity through that infrastructure to the customers. So you might say, well, why do you even bother dealing with, your RSP, why don't you go direct to NBNCo? You kind of can't really do that. They don't like that, and they've made it very clear that that's not how it should be. You should approach your RSP before you come to us, even though that's a middleman, in this case, a middlewoman. But to be completely honest, it wouldn't make any difference anyway. Like, even if I called NBNCo, they'd be like, well, we've already got a job assigned to it. I'm like, no, why don't you do the job is what I'm trying to find out. Like, the job has been there. It's now over 10 days worth of waiting. What's the problem, if there is a problem, or it sounds like they just haven't done the job yet. So I'll be here to remind you or to inform you of the next phase, which will probably be on, she said call back Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday. Oh yeah, the public holiday thing. What? A public holiday in a different state, and therefore they're not going to work? Oh, they don't call anybody on a public... Wherever there's a public holiday in Australia, NBNCo don't work, or sounds like they don't call anybody. Imagine that in America. Imagine the 51 states of America. There's a public holiday in 2 of them, and so the rest of them don't work. That's what I'm hearing. There isn't 51 states in Australia. I don't even think there's 51 in America. There could be 52 or 53. The point is, because it's not a holiday here, I can't call them. Okay, it doesn't... Look, the length of this is taken... It doesn't really matter if it's another day or 2. I know I've said that already a few times, and that day stretched out and out and out and out and out and out. But here it is. I'm kind of stoked that we did start documenting this 6 videos ago when we did, because this has, like I said last time, if this was a quick and easy install, this video wouldn't exist. So you're getting the content. I mean, I'm getting the content. You're getting the video. YouTube's getting the upload. Everyone's kind of winning, I suppose. Stay tuned for part 7, lucky 7 or unlucky 7. I'll see you on the next time, the next upload.